quite recently, my wife and I noticed that the weeds around our house were growing so wildly. In fact, one of them was growing so much, beyond measure, that if we do not do something as soon as possible, it might actually be that it will be so hard to actually uproot it. What we noticed also was that the plants and flowers that we so desire to grow so well weren't doing so well. And you guessed it, simply because we've abandoned our garden. We've not been nurturing and taking care of the plants. And I made a powerful realization about this that I want to share with you in this video. Stick with me. Hi there, my name is Dr. Samuel Ekundayo, the Purpose Preacher. If this is your first time watching Motivitality on YouTube, please subscribe to this channel so you never miss another video. One thing I've come to discover about life, that is a principle, and that I want to share with you in this video, is that to have a rubbish life is to do nothing. But to have a good life, a life worthy of emulation, there is a lot of work you have to put in. Just like the weeds around my house were growing anyhow because we did nothing about them. We've not really taken any tools out to literally weed them off. They just keep growing quite wildly. But the very plants that we really desire to grow keep dying or growing wrongly. It takes an intentional lifestyle to have the life that you want. It takes an intentional lifestyle to become successful in life. And by intentional, I mean working on your thoughts. Because as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. If you want a great life, then you must work on your thoughts. It takes nothing to think negative thoughts. In fact, if you do not arrest your thoughts and be intentional about how you think and the things you think about, you would automatically almost think negative thoughts. And it is impossible to think negative thoughts and have a positive life. Literally impossible. But if you want to live a successful life, a life worthy of emulation, a life of purpose, then you've got to be intentional about your thoughts. You've got to feed your mind with the right things. And that is not often easy. While many others will go to work and come back home, sit and watch Netflix, and they do this every single day till they die and end up with a negative life and are surprised. To have a positive life, you cannot do the same. You've got to be intentional about what you feed your eyes, what you feed your mind, and how you shape your thoughts. This is why as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Just like the weeds that will keep growing quite wildly if you do nothing, your life will turn out negatively if you do nothing. If you don't have goals, if you don't have mentors, if you don't commit to learning, if you don't commit to new realization, new information, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, your life will rotten right before your eyes. And if you're not careful, just like the weed, that particular weed around my house, growing beyond measure, it will come to a time that it may be too late for you. And I believe this is the sign you've been waiting for, this very video, for you to begin to do something about your life, to seek that mentorship that you require, to begin to sign up for those courses that would help feed your mind rightly, to begin to take on the learning that you need to do so that you can begin to live a life that is positive, purposeful, and worthy of emulation. Nothing just happens. And that's the only way to live a life of purpose. I believe this has blessed you. God bless you.